Stop everything you're doing because what we're about to reveal will shake the entire foundation of hip-hop's most talked about couple. Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin, once the ride-or-die power duo who defined love, loyalty, and luxury, might be standing at the edge of an explosive collapse that no one saw coming. The streets are whispering, the blogs are boiling, and the receipts are terrifying late-night leaks, cryptic posts, and a single voicemail allegedly recorded just days ago have sparked a wildfire of rumors that this isn't just a breakup. It's a total implosion of trust, fame, and betrayal. Sources close to the couple claim Chrissy has been living a double life, while Jim, heartbroken, furious, and unpredictable, may have done something that could change everything. But that's not all. Hidden behind closed doors, away from the cameras and the chaos, whispers of a secret marriage and a mystery baby have detonated across social media. Did Jim and Chrissy secretly tie the knot in a private ceremony? Is there a child no one was supposed to know about? Fans are losing their minds. Insiders are leaking messages faster than PR teams can delete them. And Hollywood's elite are quietly picking sides. This isn't just gossip, it's a full-blown emotional earthquake. And if even half of what's being said is true, the love story we thought we knew is about to turn into a Hollywood-level tragedy that no one will recover from. They said Rico Blaze and Crystal Diamond were unbreakable. The couple that built an empire out of love, luxury, and late-night studio sessions. The ones who went from reality TV chaos to red carpet royalty. But somewhere behind the designer shades and the million-dollar smiles, a storm had been brewing, one that nobody was ready for. It started with a single tweet. 3 words. Done for good. No tags. No explanation. But the internet doesn't sleep, and within minutes, Crystal's tweet had detonated across every social feed like a digital bomb. Fans flooded the comments, some begging for answers, others calling it another stunt. But then came the photo. Rico, standing outside a dimly lit club, hand in hand with a woman no one recognized. A blurry shot, a half smile, and suddenly the narrative twisted. Crystal deleted the tweet within 10 minutes. But the screenshot spread faster than wildfire. By sunrise, #Rico and Crystal was trending in 12 countries. Every gossip blog went into overdrive. But the real chaos began when an anonymous account posted a 1-minute voice note allegedly recorded inside Rico's home studio. The clip was raw, muffled, but unmistakable. A man's voice, angry, exhausted, desperate. You think I don't know? You think I ain't seen the messages? Then a crash, a woman's voice crying out, Rico, stop! The internet exploded. Fans dissected every sound, every syllable, convinced it was proof of a meltdown. Rico's team stayed silent, but Crystal's silence was louder. She vanished. No posts. No appearances. Just gone. Then came the so-called leaks. A mysterious DM thread surfaced showing Crystal allegedly talking to a private investor in Miami. The messages hinted at hotel stays, secret meetings, and promises of a new beginning. Screenshots spread like wildfire, and within hours, a shadowy gossip page claimed the investor wasn't just a friend, he was Crystal's escape plan. Rico hit back hard. At 3 a.m., he went live on Stream Scene, visibly angry, pacing, voice shaking. Y'all don't know the half of it, he said. People in my own house been playing me. He never mentioned Crystal by name, but he didn't need to. Fans flooded the comments, spamming red broken heart emojis, screaming for answers. Then, mid-rant, his phone buzzed. Rico looked at it, froze, and the stream cut off. Within minutes, clips of the meltdown went viral. Hashtags like #BlazeBreakdown and #CrystalCheatFiles dominated every feed. But just as the internet crowned Rico the victim, a new player entered the arena. Entered Janelle Monroe, pop star who'd once been Crystal's closest friend, turned quiet rival. Out of nowhere, Janelle dropped a cryptic story. A photo of 2 champagne glasses clinking over a blurred wedding certificate. The caption, Some people only show love when it's trending. The internet lost its mind. Was Crystal secretly married to who? And why would Janelle, of all people, post that? That's when an anonymous insider slid into a gossip blogger's DMs, claiming they had proof that Crystal and Rico had already been married in secret 2 years ago. An unregistered ceremony in Turks and Caicos witnessed only by their teams. According to the source, they kept it hidden to protect the brand. But the real twist. The insider also claimed Crystal wasn't just walking away from the marriage, she was pregnant. The vlogger posted everything. Screenshots of text messages, alleged ultrasound pics, and a voice note supposedly from a member of Rico's entourage whispering. She told him last month. He didn't take it well. The post hit 2 million views in a day. Fans went feral. Theories, timelines, conspiracies, every frame of every old video became evidence. Some said Rico's new single, Loyalty's a Lie, was a coded confession. Others swore Crystal's last photo-captioned renewal season was her way of announcing motherhood. Meanwhile, Rico disappeared. No appearances. No interviews. His last public sighting was outside a hotel in Atlanta, wearing sunglasses at midnight, refusing to speak to reporters. Then, without warning, a leaked voicemail dropped online. It was a woman's voice hoarse, emotional, recorded through static. "You can't keep pretending this didn't happen," she said. "You promised me forever, and now everyone knows the truth." The voice sounded heartbreakingly like Crystal. The clip spread like wildfire. And for the first time, fans began to turn on Rico. His silence looked guilty. His anger looked rehearsed. The same man who once swore, "Ain't no woman like mine," was now painted as the villain in his own love story. But the chaos wasn't done. Not even close. Because just when everyone thought the scandal had peaked, a new video surfaced. Security footage, grainy but clear enough. It showed Rico arguing with a man outside a recording studio, voices raised. Gestures wild. The man, the same private investor Crystal was rumored to be seeing. The video ended with Rico shoving him. Security broke it up, but the damage was done. Within hours, brands began pulling sponsorships. Rico's label issued a bland statement about personal matters, but whispers leaked that executives were furious. Meanwhile, Crystal's team went on lockdown. Her stylist unfollowed Rico. Her PR rep posted a cryptic quote about liberation. The internet ate it up. Every podcast, every YouTube channel, every influencer had a source. One claimed Crystal had been offered her own reality show documenting her healing journey. Another swore Rico had been served legal papers. And then, just as things hit maximum chaos, a small entertainment blog dropped a headline that stopped everyone. Cold exclusive. Rico Blaze and Crystal Diamond's secret baby confirmed. They claimed hospital documents proved Crystal had given birth 6 weeks ago. The story spread in seconds before mysteriously disappearing, taken down with no explanation. Screenshots remained, but the original link was gone. Was it real? Was it staged? No one knew. No one knew. Rico finally broke his silence in a midnight post that simply read, "You'll hear my truth soon." Attached was a photo of a diamond necklace broken in half. Fans interpreted it as a symbol of Crystal herself. Others called it manipulation. And then came the biggest shock yet at 4 a.m. Crystal returned to Instagram after nearly a month. A single post. Black background. White text. "You can't rewrite love." Within an hour, it hit 10 million likes. Comments flooded in celebrities, influencers, ex-friends. Janelle Monroe liked it and then quickly unliked it, but not before fans caught it. Suddenly, the narrative flipped again. Was Crystal hinting at reconciliation? Revenge? Or was she confirming the secret marriage rumor that had haunted them since day one? Then, as fans argued online, a verified gossip page posted something jaw-dropping. An alleged recording of Rico's new unreleased song. Leaked by someone inside the studio. In the track, Rico raps, she said forever, but forever came early. Followed by a baby's faint cry layered under the beat. The internet collectively lost its breath. Had Rico just confirmed the baby? Or was it another PR stunt in a relationship built on spectacle and secrecy? And as dawn broke, Crystal was spotted at a private airport boarding a jet with her best friend and 2 assistants. No Rico, no statement. Just a look of calm determination on her face. The world watched, waiting for Rico's next move. But deep in the chaos, one question echoed louder than all the rest. Was this really the end of Rico and Crystal lore? The beginning of a war that would burn the entire celebrity world to ash? The sun hadn't even risen before social media caught fire again. Crystal's airport photos went viral overnight. But it wasn't the outfit that had everyone gasping, was the ring. A gleaming diamond on her left hand. The same ring Rico once bragged about custom designing for their forever. Only this time, fans noticed something different. A thin crack running through the center of the gem. Comment sections filled with theories. Had she broken it on purpose? Was it a message? A threat? Then came the video no one saw coming. A small gossip channel with fewer than 10,000 followers dropped what they called the real Rico tapes. 6 short clips, allegedly recorded by a member of Rico's entourage during their last tour. The audio was messy, the angles shaky, but the voices were clear. Rico and Crystal arguing backstage, their love unraveling in real time. Why you always think somebody out to hurt you? Crystal's voice snapped through the static. 'Cause they are. Rico fired back. And sometimes that somebody looked just like you. The internet went nuclear. Every blog, every podcast, every influencer had a take. Some called it proof of Crystal's betrayal. Others said Rico was spiraling into paranoia. But before the world could even decide who to believe, the channel that uploaded the videos vanished, deleted without a trace. That's when another twist dropped. A journalist from The Scene magazine claimed she'd received an anonymous package inside, were screenshots, photos, and a USB drive labeled for truth only. The files contained what appeared to be text messages between Rico and a mysterious contact named Luna. The tone was intimate, flirty, undeniable. One message read, "You make me forget her for a minute." Another, "No cameras this time, promise." Within hours, #LunaGate trended worldwide. Who was Luna? A stylist, a groupie, a decoy. Then, like gasoline on fire, Luna herself stepped forward. In a late-night live stream dripping with fake tears and glitter gloss. She confirmed she'd had something real with Rico, insisting she never meant to come between soulmates. The clip racked up 5 million views in a night. Rico's silence became deafening. His fans defended him relentlessly, but Crystal's supporters came for him with precision. He gaslit her. Now he's exposed. One tweet read, "Imagine blaming her for cheating when you had a Luna." But the biggest bombshell wasn't the affair, it was what Luna claimed next, according to her. Rico told her he wasn't just married, he was divorced. He said it was done, that papers were signed months ago. She sobbed on live. He said he was free, except the marriage had never been confirmed in the first place. So how could it have been dissolved? That single question detonated across the internet. Bloggers scrambled for legal records. Gossip sleuths camped in county archives. Conspiracy threads multiplied like wildfire. Some said the divorce was fake. Others swore it was evidence of the secret ceremony everyone had been whispering about. Meanwhile, Crystal stayed silent, but not invisible. Her best friend and stylist, Tori Lux, posted a now-deleted story showing Crystal on set dressed in white, surrounded by candles. The caption read, "Rebirth season." Fans lost it. Was it a music video? A wedding reenactment? A goodbye ritual? Theories raged. But one detail went unnoticed until someone zoomed in. The background featured a framed sonogram photo. And just like that, the baby rumors came roaring back. Within hours, a tabloid posted what it called exclusive confirmation. From a nurse at a private clinic, Crystal Diamond gave birth in secrecy 6 weeks ago to a baby boy. The post was taken down minutes later. But screenshots lived forever. Then like lightning, a recorded phone call leaked online. It allegedly featured Rico arguing with his manager, shouting, "She ain't keeping my son from me." Fans froze. My son. That single phrase cracked the internet in half. For the first time, it wasn't just rumor. It was acknowledgement. Rico had just confirmed the baby existed. Crystal's camp stayed quiet, but her silence became its own statement. And the longer she stayed quiet, the more people started to turn on Rico. His Spotify numbers dropped, sponsors paused contracts, and industry insiders whispered that his team was in crisis mode. Then came the press conference that no one expected. Rico showed up late wearing dark glasses, his jaw tight. He read from a folded paper, voice trembling just enough to seem real. "I've made mistakes," he said. "I've hurt people I love, but I will not be painted as a monster." For a moment, it almost worked. The audience softened until one reporter shouted, "Is it true you threatened Crystal's investor friend?" Rico froze. Cameras clicked. Someone whispered. And then Rico snapped, "You don't know nothing." He shouted, slamming the mic. "Ask her where she was the night I almost died for her." Security rushed him off stage, but it was too late. That clip looped across every platform within minutes. Hashtag almost died trended #1, and the theories got darker. Had there been violence? A near accident? A suicide attempt? Nobody knew, but everyone had an opinion. Crystal's silence became unbearable. Even her friends started to distance themselves publicly. One of her dancers posted a vague tweet. "Sometimes the truth don't sparkle." Another shared a crying emoji. Then. One night, Crystal reappeared, not in a statement, not in a post, but in a live video that broke the internet in half. She sat in a dimly lit room, no makeup, no filter. Her voice shook as she spoke. "You ever love somebody so hard you forget who you are?" She whispered. "You give everything and they still find ways to make you the villain." She didn't name Rico, but she didn't have to. Tears streamed down her face as she continued. "I didn't cheat. I didn't lie. But I did hide something because I had to." The comments went insane. Hearts, fire emojis, conspiracy hashtags flooding the chat. Then she said the line that would replay for days. "They say love is blind, but sometimes it's just tired." She ended the live without another word, leaving millions stunned. Within the hour, Rico posted on his story, "Stop playing victim. You know what you did." The internet divided instantly. Team Crystal, Team Rico, both sides dropping evidence, decoding lyrics, and sharing old clips like courtroom exhibits. Then, as the world argued, a hacker group calling themselves Shadow Files released a folder of private message, allegedly between Rico, his manager, and someone saved as CD. The texts were brutal, arguments about money, betrayal, and a chilling line from Rico that read, "If she takes the baby, I'll take her career." It was chaos. Crystal's fans rallied under hashtag Protect Crystal. Rico's fans claimed the screenshots were fake. But then, late that night, someone uploaded a studio security feed timestamped just a week earlier. The footage showed Rico throwing a phone across the room and yelling at someone off screen. "She made me this way." The clip was only 5 seconds long, but it was enough. Brands pulled out completely. His album pre-orders tanked. And his mother, his biggest public supporter, posted a cryptic message. "When truth comes out, don't come crying." By dawn, both camps had gone to war. Anonymous insiders leaked legal documents. Twitter accounts claimed Crystal had fled to Europe. And a mysterious post appeared on Rico's official site. Final statement drops midnight. The countdown began. YouTubers went live. TikToks multiplied. Fans stayed awake, refreshing every minute, waiting for Rico's so-called truth. But when midnight struck, nothing appeared. Instead, Crystal's account suddenly lit up. A single post. A photo of a baby's hand holding hers. Caption, "He deserves peace." The internet imploded. Was this her way of confirming the child? Was it a message to Rico? A declaration of independence? Nobody knew, but one thing was clear. Whatever Rico was planning to release had been silenced. And then, without warning, Rico's official website went offline. Fans screamed hacking. Others whispered something worse, because moments later, one of Rico's producers tweeted Dan deleted a single. Chilling message, he knows the real father. The world stopped. If that tweet was real, everything everyone thought they knew about Rico and Crystal's love story was about to disintegrate completely. The internet had never seen chaos like this. Rico's website gone. Crystal's baby photo breaking every algorithm. And that one deleted tweet, he knows the real father, echoing through every feed like a digital scream. By dawn, there were 10 million theories and 0 truths. The world was obsessed. Entertainment shows scrambled for scraps of information. Paparazzi camped outside Crystal's penthouse, drones circling like vultures. Rico's mansion gates were barricaded. His label's PR team issued a desperate statement calling the rumors defamatory. But it was too late. The story had outgrown control. Then came the anonymous email. A gossip journalist received it at 2:17 a.m. subject line. You want the truth? Press play. Attached was a video file labeled The Final Session. It began with the sound of rain. Then a dimly lit studio came into focus. Rico at the mic, recording something raw, unguarded. His voice cracked as he spoke. This ain't a track. This a confession. He started talking about Crystal, about fame, about how he lost himself in paranoia. I wanted forever, he said, but I built a cage instead. Then he paused. And yeah, she kept something from me, but I kept something worse. The file ended abruptly. No music, no conclusion. Just static. The video leaked online within hours. Millions watched, dissected, analyzed. Some swore it was a fake. Others claimed it was proof Rico was spiraling. But the real shock came when Crystal's former assistant, Nina Vale, went live that night and dropped what she called the final bomb. She said she'd worked for Crystal through the pregnancy, through the secret trips, through the chaos, and that everything people thought they knew was wrong. There's no affair, she said. There's no mystery man. The baby's his. Rico's, but he didn't believe it. According to Nina, Rico accused Crystal of using the baby to manipulate him. He demanded DNA tests, refused to visit her in the hospital, and even blocked her number after the birth. The real father rumor, Nina claimed, came from Rico's own camp, spread to destroy Crystal's credibility before she could expose his private life. The internet collectively lost its mind. Rico's fans turned on him overnight. Crystal's followers flooded her comments with love and support. Hashtags flipped. Hashtag Team Crystal trended #1 globally. Brands began approaching her for sponsorships. Meanwhile, Rico vanished again. His phone off. His team unreachable. His social pages wiped clean except for a single black square. But the story didn't stop there, because 3 days later, Shadow Files, the same hacker group that leaked the texts, returned. This time they posted something no one was prepared for. Studio footage of Rico and Crystal together, just 2 months before the meltdown. In the video, they're sitting side by side in the booth. He's holding her hand. She's laughing softly. Then he turns to her and says, "If we ever fall apart, promise you'll tell him I tried." The clip ended there. But that one line broke the internet's heart. For the first time, fans saw the love beneath the wreckage. They weren't villains. They were victims of fame, pressure, and each other. Then, out of nowhere, Rico resurfaced. Not with a statement, not with a live, but with a music video. It dropped at midnight without warning. Title, Forever came early. The visuals were haunting: empty rooms, broken mirrors, and a woman's silhouette cradling a baby. The lyrics were confessions disguised as poetry. You said peace, I said pain, you left light, I stayed in rain. I tried to hold forever, but forever didn't stay. By morning, it had 50 million views. Critics called it his redemption arc. Fans called it manipulation. But what no one expected was Crystal's reaction. She reposted a clip from the video with the caption, Truth sounds better when you sing it. The internet imploded again. Was she forgiving him? Mocking him? Plotting her own reveal? Within hours, a major network announced it had secured an exclusive interview with Crystal Diamond. Her first and only sit-down since the scandal began. The teaser trailer dropped that same night. Crystal in a black suit.com, poised, eyes steady. The interviewer's voice did Rico. Lie to you? Crystal, every day. Do you still love him? Crystal pauses, exhales, and says, that's the problem. The full interview aired live. And what she revealed changed everything. Crystal confirmed the secret marriage. Yes, it happened. Yes, it was real. A private ceremony, no cameras, no contracts. She said she hid it because she wanted something in her life untouched by fame. But when she got pregnant, Rico turned cold. He accused her of ruining his image, of trapping him. He said fatherhood wasn't part of his brand, she said softly. Eyes glistening. Then came the curveball. Crystal admitted she'd staged some of the leaks. Not all, but enough to make him sweat. He played chess with my heart, she said. I just played back. It was the confession no one saw coming. Fans were stunned, torn between admiration and disbelief. The internet lit up with headlines. Crystal admits to game of revenge. Rico and Crystal both guilty, both broken. But just when the story felt like it was winding down, something else happened. The interviewer asked her one final question. Is it really over between you and Rico? Crystal smiled faintly. It was never really over, she said. Just unfinished. The room fell silent. The internet screamed daunt within an hour of the interview ending. Rico posted a single photo, an old one, of him and Crystal, hands intertwined, wedding rings gleaming. Caption, unfinished business. Fans didn't know what to think. Were they getting back together? Collaborating? Or was this another publicity stunt to reignite interest in their careers? But before anyone could decide, TMZ-like gossip sites reported that both had been seen arriving separately at the same recording studio that night. Witnesses said there were raised voices, tears, laughter, every emotion wrapped in chaos, and then, like a full-circle twist no one expected, paparazzi outside the studio captured the shot that would end up on every magazine cover the next day. Rico stepping out first, eyes red, and Crystal following moments later, carrying a sleeping baby in her arms. No words, no statements, just silence and flashbulbs. The photo broke the internet all over again. For once, fans didn't argue. They didn't pick sides. They just watched. Because whatever this was, love, pain, or publicity, was real enough to hurt. That night, Rico went live for 5 minutes. He didn't rant. He didn't cry. He just looked into the camera and said, we both messed up. But that little boy didn't ask for any of this. So whatever happens next, it's about him now. And Crystal, an hour later, posted a story, a candle burning next to a pair of baby shoes. Caption, some stories don't end, they just grow. The world collectively exhaled. The war was over. Or maybe it just changed shape still. Even as things quieted down. One mystery refused to die. The hacker group Shadow Files posted one final message. You've seen their truth. Now wait till you see who paid for the leaks. And with that, every fan, every gossip outlet, every late-night host fell back into the same frenzy that started it all. Who funded the leaks? Was it Rico's team? Crystal's? A label? A rival? The conspiracy threads lit up again. The saga had come full circle. But the game was far from over. And there you have it, what might be the most heart-stopping, career-crushing, and timeline-melting saga the celebrity world has ever seen. But listen closely, because this story isn't over, not even close. Somewhere out there, new leaks are brewing, new alliances are forming, and that mysterious message from Shadow Files, it could drop any second. You do not want to be the one who wakes up tomorrow and realizes you missed the next bombshell. So if you've been glued to every twist, every betrayal, every single shocking reveal, hit that like button right now. Smash subscribe so hard the algorithm has no choice but to keep you in the front row when the next secret detonates. Because when the truth finally comes out tanned, it will. You'll want to say you were here first. Drop a comment below and tell us what you think. Is Rico really the villain? Was Crystal playing a long game? Or is someone even bigger pulling every string from the shadows? Your theory might be the one that blows this entire story wide open. This isn't just celebrity gossip anymore, it's a digital wildfire and it's spreading fast. Stay alert, stay curious, stay obsessed. Because if you blink now, you might just miss the next scandal that changes everything.